What is up, everyone? Welcome back for another live cop. Today we are up early for week 16 Supreme. Also, we have the Asics Jjjjound collab dropping on the Jjjjound website. They do have a wider release on Saturday, so that Saturday should be the Asics and pretty much all these other retail stores that are getting them. But ended up going live a little bit sooner than normal, which is good. I've been going live like literally minutes right before the drop. I'm trying to do a little bit better every week and try to go live as soon as I can. But yeah, let's get to it. We have the Supreme website up. We also have the Jjjjound website up. Is it Eastern time? Wait, hold on. Why does this say 3 hours? Hold on, let me check his website. I mean, his Instagram post. No, it says 11 a.m. EST, so the drop should be happening at the same time. So I don't get why it says this like time clock. It says 3 hours, which is not super accurate, but who knows? Yeah, what's up, Joseph? So yeah, going live today. We have Supreme week 16. Let's talk about it. So we have the pocket knife dropping, which all the accessories are going to be the most upvoted because I think Supreme community has them up, so it gives people more time to vote, and that's why the accessories are the most upvoted item. But I think the most popular thing is the AOI stuff. So of course, if I really could afford this jacket for pretty much after tax, I'm paying like almost $800 for this jacket. So it's gonna be an easy pass. I'm struggling to even say the words because I can't afford this. I think this is so tough. The Flames one is my favorite one. Black one's cool too, but this one here, even without all the embroidery, I'd still really like this like Flames work jacket. Obviously the back, it makes it. But oh my god, for $700, like I said, LA tax here, I'm paying like $770, maybe $765. Did I get the 30,000 shoes? No, not yet. Going for anything today? Yeah. So I'll talk about what I'm actually going to be going for. I am going to go for the hats. So hats are at 68, cheaper. I wouldn't say they're cheap because they're still $68 hat, but it does have all this embroidered stuff on there. So it is cheaper than other things. But yeah, I'm gonna focus on the hats. I do also want this like hooded thermal in this color here. I was gonna go in store, but Dover Street Market LA just posted that they're not open till 1, so I can't make it anymore, which sucks because that was gonna be the plan. Today I was gonna all right, I'll go in store, see if I can get any of the hats. And then jacket, I don't know, jacket maybe if it's still available, because there's a chance it could still be sitting because of how expensive it is. It's gonna sell out right away online. But jacket, if it's still, but I can't go now that I think they open at 1, from 1 to 5 because of the protest going on, which I understand. But yeah, I wanted to go get this zip up thermal. I think last season they had it for 128, so they had a very similar thermal. What up? I think it was 128, but obviously because everything's slow, like raised up by $10. So now it's 138. This is this leopard or cheetah print? I'm really bad at kind of picking out different patterns. I don't know. Yeah, but item of the week, like I said, is the AOI jacket. What else is dropping? So we got a couple glasses. People like this rhinestone pinup work shirt. I think it's all right. I'm not like the biggest fan of it. I understand people like it. People love that design on the back, and it has a rhinestone, so it's pretty unique. I'm not a fan of this like pink fuchsia colorway. The teal one is cool, and the black one simple. But as for other items, I don't really. This wash camo polo, I saw some people like it, but I just don't care for the camo print. There's just too much camo on like just a polo. Satin piping pullover, not a fan of the material. Camp cap, nothing really interesting. Even though I do like how this like pullover looks, I just don't like the way the material just looks too shiny. Glasses, I'm always skipping the glasses because they're way too expensive, and then I break my glasses all the time. So I'm the person that just gets like gas station glasses just because I'll accidentally sit on them, just like a stupid thing like that. But yeah, jacket. I really wish I would be going for the jacket today. This is probably the most hyped up jacket of the season just because of the lookbook images. Flames one, easily my favorite. But I still want to get one of the hats, so I might try to get both of these, double cart that, and get the zip up thermal. Like I said, I was going to go in store for this to check it out. I looked at the sizing for the last season, so I'm going to go with a medium instead of a small. But they could update the sizing. And like I said, I hate that they're doing this jump drop the same exact time. But I guess they're not really thinking like, oh, we're dropping the same time as Supreme. But here it is. Both colorways I like. People like the blue one a little bit more. I actually like this yellow pair better. But I don't even know how I'm going to be going for both of these things. So Supreme, obviously going to focus on my phone. Try to cart 3 things. I don't know. I really don't know how fast the hat's going to go. I do have StockX up here right now. Let me take a look at the StockX. Yeah, timer is off. Go for the Jjjjound first. I know, I don't know what to do. Leopard, it's a leopard print. Thank you. I want to see how the all right, actually I got to set up. I got like 3 minutes. So I'm going to go for the Jjjjound one on my laptop and then Supreme on my phone. I hope when Jjjjound just loads in late. Please load in late, Jjjjound. Give me some time. These are also dropping Saturday everywhere, but if I could just get them, double cart these today, it'll just save me the trouble. Also, I don't know how much Jjjjound charges for shipping. You think the thermal will sell out? I don't think so. But I do want to triple cart it just so I could get that free shipping. It's not much, but and then like after this drop, I'm gonna talk about these jackets. I'm so upset. I should have just bought this jacket from the from last week. Dude, these jackets, I should have just got it. I was kind of like, I don't want to spend $400, but I'm like, it's reversible. And it's almost like I'm buying this one just because I couldn't hit on this jacket. I could have easily grabbed it. It did sell out sort of fast, but yeah, I don't want to. The last week's stuff is just selling for a crazy amount. Go for Jjjounds first. Everybody's saying, yeah. Yeah, they drop. Like Kith has a raffle. You'll see a lot of a lot of pages post up. So Kith I know has a raffle. Undefeated will probably drop them on Saturday. So yeah, Undefeated will drop them. They did the last Jjjound collabs. Go for the board. I can't spend. If I was going in store, I might be getting the jacket if I saw it. There's go to Kith. The Kith app has raffles. I'm gonna be okay. So 1 minute till the release. I'm gonna be going for just the AOI hats, and then I'm also gonna be pick up this leopard zip up thermal, and then we got Jjjound dropping at the same exact time. Yeah, Kith. If you have the Kith app, just go under drawings, and it says the raffle is open till June 13th. So you have till tomorrow at 9 a.m. Also, right now the Vandy, the pink Asics are on there. All right, gotta focus. Come on, all right. We got 20 seconds. 20 seconds. So I gotta lock in really quick. 10 seconds till this release. So everybody, let's focus. 5 seconds. Ooh, so Jjjound is live. Oh my God, please. I'm so sorry, I can't multitask. I'm really bad at this. Oh my God, why am I going for Supreme first? Ah. All right, we got the dogs with glasses. I fucked it up. You can't go too fast. Give it a second to breathe. What the hell? This is really messing me up. Oh my God. Fuck. I'm gonna not end up grabbing anything. I am on my like 5th capture, finally. Oh my God, come on. No, the AOI hats just sold out. All right, this is a terrible release. Check out. Solve captures. I got both of my cards size 9. What the fuck? Oh my God. Why isn't this shit loading? Oh, these captures are really killing me today. It's the same exact captures. Put the sandwiches in the bag. I'm at 2 minutes right now. All right, fuck. Yeah, don't be me and try to multitask and then try to do too much. Hats are gone. I really thought I could do it. Bruh. What about the zip up thermal? Okay, so I got 9 minutes in the queue and then 1. So the navy ones. Damn, I'm not getting the Jjjounds either. All right, so I ended up just taking L's everywhere. This was probably gonna sit, so maybe I could just get it in store. Fuck, the store today closes at 5, so I can't make it. All right, let this sit so I can just pick it up another time. Small is sold out. Damn it. This might end up selling out. Do I really want to single cart this, guys? Bruh. All right, who got easy copy? Got the hat and the jacket. Dude, those captures mess me up so bad. The even I was hitting everything correctly. I was getting those racist dogs every time. And then it was telling me that it's like, nope. Same thing with the sandwiches. I was putting the sandwiches in the bag. What the hell? Yeah, I want to get the thermal in store because of the sizing. I don't want to. I wasn't sure to get small is sold out now, but there's a chance small could have some sort of resell. So Jjjjound loaded in a little bit earlier. All right, let's go. Let's check out Supreme first. I have this other window open. I'm in queue for 8 minutes. The navy one, which I wanted first, is gone. I think the blue one has a wider release. Yeah, these jackets are gone. But for $6.98. Ooh, it even has these like rhinestone. Like, how could you not like that? These like little stars everywhere in the back. I panicked, everyone. You forgot about Supreme. You got the hat and jacket. The navy one is better. I like the blue one, the icy blue one, but I think the navy one is better. Man, this was what a hell of a drop. And then Dover Street's opening late today. They should be opening early. I don't know why they're opening up at 1. That's all right. I can't make it other way. It glows. That's what it looks like. So I'll call in 3M. It doesn't say anything. Oh yeah, the graphic has 3M reflective on the back. So that's all just reflective. If anything, the black one looks a lot more messier, in my opinion, than this one, just because the whole jacket itself is pretty wild. Yeah, I can't do this $700 jacket, but you know what? I'm an idiot. I should have just single carded it because the medium's gone now. Damn it. Well, now I'm stuck not getting it. All right, let's look at the rest of the items. I'm still in queue. Anything good? Everything good. We got the Asics and Supreme. I'm still in queue for the blue ones, but I kind of wanted a double cart because I wanted, if I had to pick one of the Asics to get for the Jjjjound collab, I would pick the navy ones. I like the blue ones. They're both good shoes. Let's see what sizes are left. Oh, this one's sold out fast. Yeah, this one was the item. They better not be like Jjjjound exclusive. If not, I'm gonna be kind of... Oh, so the inside, I didn't realize that's navy. This one actually has a lot still available. So this one might be, have a wider release. I'm gonna take a look at StockX later just because I'm curious about prices. But what sold out? Oh, let me go to new. And these rhinestone work shirts sold out. I knew this was going to sell out eventually. I didn't think people really were hyping this one up. I'm not really huge into rhinestones, but I could see why it sold out. People really like it. But man, are these designs worth the price? I can't pull. I don't think I can't just spend 800, like after tax it's gonna be like $800. I personally can't. Some other stuff, I think the quality for most of their clothing items is pretty decent. Hat sold out really fast. I just was struggling with the captchas. Ooh, these are also reflective. I would have kept, but for hats, I probably would have kept the black one. Yeah, I'm afraid to look at prices right now. Today's the 12th. Let's take a look. It might be early. I have yet to look. I kind of had this all set up, but I didn't even look at the prices. Okay. There's like no product images up yet. I don't even want to look at the thermal because I know I might regret not single carding it. Yeah, Jjjjound still has some stock. But oh my god. Yeah, what a release. I was excited because I was in my head, I'm like, you know what? I think I could grab every single piece that's dropping today. And then I did not. Where is, you know what? I guess I'll just search Supreme AOI. I usually go by the date and then lately the stuff would be listed, but we're gonna pull up everything, jackets, hats, and all. It is early, so it's really hard to tell. I'll probably have Supreme restock notifications up just because. Okay, so it's kind of warm, so I don't think I'd be wearing this like thermal zip up as often, but I still want it. All right, so this is the hooded jacket. It's still early. Like when I looked at last week's stuff or after the drop, nothing was really like selling. And then if you look at the prices now, a lot of it has some sort of resale. The hats could have some like sales right now. I could see that happening. Just because they're cheaper. They're kind of low right now. I could see these jump up. Last sale, 117 for the red one. Damn, yeah. Even if I were to go in store, I feel like the line would be cooked. Yeah, those Navy Asics sold out fast. Bro, I'm still in this queue. And then the, yeah, they both sold out. Oh, I just got through, and it doesn't matter because my size sold out. Well, yeah. I do want to check the sizing on the thermal. Work jackets, I'd be going for a small. For a small, I feel like a small would be perfect sizing for me. If you aren't sure about like certain Supreme things, yeah, check the sizing. Yeah, so I would be for the thermal, I'd be going for like a medium. I could fit a small, but I think because of the material, and then my preferred body length and like chest width, I'd go with a medium. And I usually go for smalls on zip ups. You got the rhinestone work jacket. Oh yeah, I want to see the sizing on the rhinestone stuff. Let me go look at that really quick. I just don't like how long they are. Yeah, body length is 20. People like, I think I like more of a cropped look for those button-up jackets. God, someone's cat. But let's take a look, see what's sold out. We saw Jjjjound. I think there was like a size 11 left on the blue one. I'm not going to be going for that. I was just going for my size because I don't think there's going to be much resale. So I was just going for personals. So AOI jackets, rhinestone. Leopard zip up is gone too. I might regret this, guys. I should just grabbed it. I'm afraid to look at resale now. Yeah, well, that's it for the release. Tomorrow we actually have a couple things, but you know what? I'm gonna see if anybody, did anybody hit me up if they're going in store? If you're going in store, let me know. Because I want to get this. You could just give me the zip up thermal. I never thought I'd be into leopard print, but let's see what else. This pocket knife did sell out. I feel like I used to go for a lot of Supreme accessories, but I've kind of just stopped. I love when they use this like camo though, because like half the time I just don't use those accessories. None of the glasses are gone. Boonies are still there. Wait, let me refresh. I don't know if I refreshed it. All right. Glasses gone. It's still there. Nothing else besides. What about these polos that I just... Nope. Yeah, I just wasn't a fan of this like camo print. I just don't like it on like a polo like that. All right, yeah, that's it for the release. I thought I'd get yeah, I was trying to do too much, guys. I don't know how I kept on messing up the captchas. I did like 5 of them until I finally got through. Yeah. Comment if you got a W or an L. Let me know. But yeah, I do want to go in store just because once I don't hit it online, I'm just like, I don't think it was, oh, we got a restock. We got some restocks. Well, it's gone already. You could hit on restocks. You just gotta be quick. See, like that was just like a random restock for that. I should have just checked that out because but then again, I'd have to just like single card it. I guess I would single card it still just because I like it. Even though I'm not a big fan of caps, but this one just has so much stuff going on. And then I think I'm gonna put my restock notifications for this zip up thermal. How are the Jjounds doing? I don't think I've looked at prices. I'm just gonna guess they're like around like 250 right now. I could be wrong. Just because Asics hype, I feel like the Asics hype is kind of slowing down now. I'm gonna click my size. Actually, I'm wrong. Last sale's 379. Never mind. There's still some hype on these, and I should have focused on one thing. Actually, no sales on this one here. I can see these going down to like 250 after the release. What size are you? I'm a size medium on the thermal. I don't think I'm gonna go in store. I don't have time to go. They posted on their Instagram that they're open only from 1 to 5 today. There's a small chance I could go later on before they close, but Supreme is dead. Yes, it is. Then I'm okay with that. Bro, do not spend 400 on these. 400 on what? I'm not buying these at 400. If I don't get them for retail, then I'm okay with it. I have enough Asics as it is. I wanted them for retail. I guess I was gonna technically spend 400 on 2 pairs, but I probably would have sold one and kept one. It would have been nice to have both of them in hand to see which one I like more. But yeah, I resell some stuff just to get some of the money, but I'm a medium on the thermal. I'm gonna see later on today if they have it in store. Get the Ferrari 14s. No, I'm not a fan of the 14s. They're cool, but not on me. And I'm kind of hyped that we forget that Jjound started this Asics hype. I remember I got that first pair. Even it hooked me. I tried on a pair and then I was like, you know what? These are low-key fire. I had the white. I ended up getting like 4 pairs of like the white ones. I couldn't get the other colorway. Where are they at now? So I hit on like every single raffle. And then I went to like undefeated and got a pair. Yeah, these went up to like 4, 6. I sold the 3 of them for like retail. I think I sold like a couple of them to people that I knew. I was gonna keep a second one. This is just an all white one. I still have them and they're really like, I beat the hell out of these. I wish I took care of them a little bit better, but I tore them up. But I didn't know the Asics hype was gonna like hit like that. I knew it was gonna be like, I think I even made a video about it in the past and I said like, this might be the next thing, but I did not think it was gonna have resale like it did. Even like, I made a review on these shoes. Was it, damn, 2002? I forgot. Like, when did these come out? Yeah, 2002. Picked them up. I even said, I was like, I think this is going to be the next shoe. And it was. I'm not good at predicting things, but somehow I predicted this one. And it's still going on 3 years later. It'd take a while for these to like, for the Asics hype to kind of kick in. And then now it's kind of settling down. It was to the point where like GRs were like reselling. That was crazy. But it didn't last long. I think because there just was so many of them. And then when somebody has, if you have a pair already at some point, you don't need them all. Oh my god, I should have single carded this. I didn't think it was going to sell out that quick. I knew it was going to sell out, but I was like, I think it sold out in like, well, my size sold out in like, was it? I don't remember. I'll look back, like 3 or 4 minutes. But yeah, that's it for Supreme. Look up, see if Dover Street posted anything new. So they posted open from 1 to 5 today. Tomorrow they'll resume hours. It could be because I think they closed early yesterday, so they probably maybe need time to like set up. That could be the reason why they're opening up later. I don't know. They also have like a sale going on, so I was curious to see the sale. So that was my plan. I was gonna go in store, potentially get to some of this other stuff if they had it, just because going in store, you have the option to look at the items in hand. There's been plenty of times where I'm like, you know what, I don't really care for this item as much, and then I'd see it in store and I'd change my mind, or like it'd be the opposite, where it'd be like I thought I wanted an item and then I would see it in store and I didn't want it because either I didn't like the material or I just didn't like the way it looked. But yeah, this was a good week. A lot of stuff sold out. Not a lot of stuff, but stuff that could have been easily predicted to sell out. Glasses never sell out. Sometimes they do randomly, but it's just people don't go to Supreme to buy like sunglasses. How much is this mini toolbox? I'm just curious. I'm not gonna buy it, but yeah. But Saturday we have the wider release for the Jjjjound Asics. They're still selling, so maybe I should be entering a couple raffles. Tomorrow, oh yeah, tomorrow we have the Vandy the Pink. What are those at today? So the pink pair of the Vandy Pink should be had wider release tomorrow. They're dropping on Asics. I'm assuming they're gonna be at Undefeated. Kith has a raffle. I think the Kith raffle ends in like 30 minutes. So a lot of these is a tier 1 boutique, so a lot of these tier 1 boutiques should be getting these. My yellow pair finally shipped yesterday. What are these? Okay, these are still kind of high. I thought these would have tanked a bit. Surprisingly, the banana ones are the ones tanking. These were like the website exclusive pairs. I like these more just because I prefer the yellow with this like brown, just a hit of pink on the back. So I'm happy with what I got, but people want the pink pair. It could also be that a lot of people bought these to resell because they're Vandy the Pink, like I think Atmos Japan exclusive, so people could have bought them for that reason alone, thinking that they would have higher resale. Let's see. All right. Do I think the blue navy Jjjound Asics will go over 250? I think so, yeah. They're still kind of high. Copped both. Oh my god. You got both the AI, you got what I wanted, the camp caps and the Supreme cheetah print. That's literally what I was trying to get for, but I was not completely focused on the release. Yeah, tomorrow we have these. I'll probably is the pink. Are these drop? What time do they drop on Asics website? If it's an 8 a.m. drop, I'll probably go live for these. I don't know why whenever Asics puts like, they just look so ugly on their website. But even like StockX makes them look better. Like this looks better than, I don't know why, they just look terrible whenever they have shoes on their website. They'll look better in hand. But I'll probably go for them on the site to see if I could, I think they do free shipping, I could be wrong. But I'm okay with the yellow pair. Let me see if there's an update on my shipping. I don't get them till like the 17th, I think, because they just shipped yesterday. Yeah, not till the 17th. When is that? That's not till next week. Yeah, we got a couple big releases this week. 2 Asics. Asics hype is still there. It's not as crazy as like, okay, I think collabs are still, the hype on collabs are still there, but just not GRs don't hit like they were for a little bit. And and then now we're moving on from the Asics back to Supreme, because you know me, I'm obsessed over resale prices, because if I can't hit on an item, I just don't even look at StockX. I'll look later on if I like have an item still. I really don't know why. There it is. We got some product images now. I feel like a lot of people got these to resell, so I think that's why they're not as high. I wasn't sure. I was like, I feel like the hats could have hit like 150. They could still, it's still a little early. Yeah, I really want this one. Damn, it's gonna, please don't, nobody buy it. So like, it just shows that there's no sales. So people who are buying it to, so people who are in store that are potentially buying it to resell, nobody buy it in the next day. Just wait till like tomorrow, so I can see if I could still get it in store. I'm assuming like people who resell probably see the sales or like the bids. Damn it. There's already a bid for 151 on a small. So small's gonna be gone. Nobody touch a medium in store, please. Please don't touch a medium in store. What I caught from Supreme, nothing. I took it now. I was going for the AOI hats, and I was gonna multi-cart this leopard print thermal, and then I was really thinking about it too hard, because I'm like, these will probably sit, and they didn't sit. Well, at least my size didn't sit that long, and ended up selling out. So I might have, if you don't have Supreme community, they do have like restock notifications. So I think I'm gonna put the notifications on for this one and also the AOI stuff. But I'm not always on my phone, but sometimes you'll be on your phone, you'll get a notification hit, you go super fast, use Apple Pay, and you could hit. I feel like a lot of restocks end up happening at some point today. So there's always like big restock windows. Like today, I think Monday morning's another one. That might be it. Might be those two big pockets. But let's take a look at last week's stuff. So last sale, $100. Yeah, these aren't. If you're going in store, it's cooked. If you're at Supreme, somebody already bought all of them already. Yeah, I don't think this one has much. I would have been cooler. Would be cool if they had just like a hat with just like this flames. Actually, no, I would be fine with it. But I want to see, was it the 5th? Yeah. Before we end the stream, let's take a look at last week's Supreme resale stuff and see how they're doing. I already took a look. So we're gonna open up multiple stuff. The hats. I knew the hats were gonna hit. I did not think this black patchwork hooded jacket was gonna do this well. I wanted this one. Are they still? They could. No, they took them off from the site. Yeah. I should have just bought this, and I could have. There's actually some. I think what was retail? 3 something. Never mind. I wouldn't have bought it for $400. I guess you could have made some money. Last sale's $564. Easily made $100, but I wanted this one. I just did not want to spend the money, and I had a feeling this one was going to sell. Also, a lot of these tees, I did not expect these tees to be doing like this. This end racism tee. There's a couple sales like at $100. Last sale's $109. Haven't looked at the other colorways, but I don't really care to make, like, a lot of this stuff was sitting for a bit. You could have grabbed this if you really wanted to. In store, I don't know how it went, but these jackets, I wish I just grabbed one, because look at these sales. $654. They even had a restock on this colorway, and it was sitting for a little bit, and I was like, even thinking about it, I should just pull the trigger because it's reversible. I have cats, and they mess up all my clothes, so that's why I'm just like, it's hard for me to spend $400 on the jacket. You went crazy this week? Let me know what you bought. If you bought anything. That stuff sitting at Preem in Miami, I guess Miami people, like, I'm assuming it's going to be gone here. I didn't even check. I guess people got it like that, unless people don't know. Like, take a look. This medium sold for $775. I wanted the black one over the other colorway. If you really wanted to, you could have got this one. It's just like how Supreme hits. Like, Supreme doesn't really have, like, it's also like, it doesn't yell Supreme. So these are like kind of the items that I like. Maybe a lot of people tend to gravitate towards that. It's not like how it was 10 years ago. People don't want it to yell Supreme. They just want like a cool item, a cool, like, unique item that you can't get from anywhere else. I guess you get something like this somewhere else, but It's reversible, cool. I should have just bought it because I was like, $400. And it's getting hot. I'm like, I don't know if I'd be wearing it, but I should just bought it because I could have always just sold it later on. Literally seven. This person made like $300 from selling this jacket. What's my top 3 streetwear brands? I don't know. I guess Supreme has to be one of them since I literally make videos on it. Is this my personal favorite or overall? Maybe I'll just say it right now. I like Supreme. I guess Stussy and Brain Dead would be my third. That's pretty like common answers. People are gonna say Stussy and Supreme. When does that this jacket dropped last week already. The Supreme AOI jacket dropped today. Also, this hat's over $100. But I don't really go for things just to mainly resell. Like, I'll go for things that I like. And if I get multiple, then I'll resell an item. Oh yeah, and also last week, I didn't go last week because I took a nap. So, okay, after the drop, I was getting ready to go. I ended up laying down, taking a nap. And I took a nap till like noon. So at that point I was like, you know what, I guess I'm just skipping the drop. So I was taking a short out in my head. I don't even know what time I fell asleep. It could have been like, I don't know, it was like 9:30 or something. So I took a nap and I'm like, all right, let me just close my eyes for a bit. And then I'll just like wake up and go to Dover Street for the drop. Because that's another thing, if I was in store and they still had the jackets, I 100% would have grabbed one. Unless I didn't like it in hand. So that could have also been a thing. But seeing a lot of the on body shots of people wearing these jackets, I'm like, I feel like I would have loved it in person. $400 is expensive, and that's why I didn't buy it online. But shit's like reselling for crazy amount now. What other items? So let's see. What are the water shorts doing? What about these pants? I did like the track pants. Yeah, it depends how hot I want to be. I have no idea how these are doing. I think these are already expensive. I think they're like $188, so spending above $200. Okay, a couple high sales. It could just go up over time. I wasn't a huge fan of the button-ups. I did like the track pants a lot. I did not think this collab was going to be like this popular. The sale for $365. What was retail? $268. Yeah, I like these track pants a lot. I guess I just didn't expect people to like this collab as much as they did. I liked it a lot. I probably would have gone crazy in store if I went, which I was gonna go, and then I took a nap, and then it was almost like 12, and I'm like, you know what? I'm just not gonna go because everything's probably gone. And then, because I didn't buy anything online, yeah. And then I have no idea if there's people in line. It's really weird. Sometimes like today, I have no idea how the line's gonna be. They're open at 1, so it could be a little bit different. There could be a lot more people. And then I didn't think these were gonna hit the market like that. I liked them a lot. My plan was to just hit like a lower ask and see if I could hit it under retail, but I think literally like the next, I don't know, when a couple of days later, price just went crazy on these. I knew I wouldn't wear as much, but I'm like, it's better just to get it, and I could always sell it for more. Yeah, I didn't expect it to be. Now I'm expecting these to have some sort of resale because yeah, so nobody buy these for the next like 24 hours. Damn, I've been on this live for almost an hour. All right. Let me know if you have any other questions. Yeah, I guess I've been live for a little bit. I woke up a little bit earlier and then had enough time. I think I've had a little bit more energy than normal. Any luck this morning? No, all L's. Am I going to Supreme today? No, I can't make it. There's a chance I could go later today, but I can't go when they open because they're opening at 1 p.m. I was gonna go today at 11. But they're opening later today. They announced it. I don't know the reason. I don't think they said the reason why. I think because they closed earlier yesterday because of the curfew going on in downtown. Because of the protest. Heard Playboy Cardi getting his own picture t-shirt on winter. I don't really care. I guess people like Playboy Cardi. It's never isn't like a terrible person, so I usually avoid. That's just my thing. His music's good. Oh yeah, the AOI stuff. Before we end it, let's take a look, see if there's any update on today's items. There could be some resale. I just want to see the AOI jackets. Let's see, AOI jacket. Let's see. Last sales $11.50. I'm not logged into StockX, so I have no idea. Is that a large? So yeah, large, $11.50. So we already got a sale this early on. Could I see if there's, what are the bids? Double XL, already a decent bid. Only one sale, so yeah, these are all gonna hit over 1,000. But like I said, if spending almost 800, I'd have to have a sale of like over 1,000 for it to be worth it. What about the black one? Last sale $11.66. Oh my God, why can't I? It just let me check the market. What? Oh, I had free. Okay, I guess. Large. Yeah. If you got it, I think you're gonna make some money to resell. Yeah, that's it for the release. I'm gonna end it there. Tomorrow I'm gonna try to be up early. If things change, I'll let you guys know if I can go in store, but like I said, they posted that they're not opening till 1 a.m. today, which sucks, which I guess it's fair. Things happen. I was hoping they'd open up normal time. But yeah, that's it for the video. Hit the like button, subscribe. I'll see you guys tomorrow.